we had a worship night, and I actually got to meet one of the club managers who joined us for worship.
The most impactful thing for me is just building relationships with the girls outside of the clubs, getting to have coffee or dinner, getting to meet their kids, going to wedding showers or baby showers.
It's understanding that all women are the same no matter where they are.
So when I was buying this truck, the salesman at the dealership asked if we had heard of Bruised Reed or Natalie's sisters. And I was like, yeah, I actually work on the security team. And he started going into how he used to be a bouncer at one of the clubs, and the girls would come in and bring food, and they got to talking with him. And he eventually left the club, got clean, and has been working at a car dealership selling cars ever since then.
I think what's been the most impactful is just seeing the ladies' reactions, especially the new ones that we come in contact with, about how much they're loved.
I've seen a few go through some struggles and actually have met some of the girls who have had success, and so it's really good to actually see the impact that we're able to have with them.
It was a girl that came in and we were just talking about our messy buns, and I had to leave the room. Her brokenness was so big and I could feel it, and so from that minute on I didn't want to leave the ministry.
But when I realized that they're just normal girls, but in a bad situation, and it just bothers me. I wish I could do more and more every day for them. I know a lot of them go through a lot.
Something very impactful and surprising to me was the cycle that these women are in.
We could all be in similar circumstances. They truly are our sisters, and when you get to know them and talk to them, you realize that they have the same desires, cares, wants, and needs. They just have really specific struggles that they're trying to overcome.
I became involved with Natalie's Sisters because, looking back when I was in my 20s, one more bad choice and I could have been right where these girls are.
In my job, we come across a lot of these women on a daily basis, and doing this really allows them to kind of talk to us a little bit more. We're not very approachable when we're in our cruisers and things like that, so being in this car and with the other volunteers allows them to kind of open up a little bit more, and we can learn a little bit more about them.
I spent about a year every Friday talking to one of the girls, and the last time I saw her, I really asked her, told her that I cared about her and would she think about going to rehab. And then I never saw her again, and the next thing I heard was she had overdosed and passed away.
I think having a place for people to come to rest and feel safe is so important. And the outreach that we do on the streets, providing food and just that little bit of information that, hey, you're important, we want you to come see us, we want to help you in any way we can, has had a huge impact for me.
One of the greatest things in working as a team member with Natalie's Sisters is just seeing the progress with some of the girls. As I started coming in and getting to know their names, some of them didn't have places to live, and now they're coming in and talking about the way they've decorated their apartment.
We're concerned that our words match our actions and that our actions match our words. And a good way to do that is to reach out and just to begin with meeting physical needs, and pretty soon you realize you're praying and you're writing words of encouragement, you're sharing scripture.
I think for me, what has been very impactful is to learn the strength and the courage of the women.
I am so much more thankful for all the things that I have in my life due to this ministry. It's so easy to take for granted all the riches that we have. And when you see those who have little of nothing and are thankful for what they do have, it just really makes you much more thankful for all the things that you have in your life.
one of the things I would love to see is more people being involved with Natalie's Sisters and having the opportunity to see what the touches that happen here do.
I would like to see a mass exit of these ladies out of this industry and see more of them come to Christ and to see more of them have an abundant life the way God intended.
Most of all, I just hope and pray for supernatural freedom that God would give them. Just freedom from their past and freedom from the things that keep them in such bondage.
In the next year, I would really love to see us have enough team members to be able to expand into the other 2 clubs here in Lexington.
I have a few wishes. The first and most important one obviously would probably be to get in touch and impact as many lives as Natalie's Sisters can, whether that be through the police department or through private acts. And then the second would be for Natalie's Sisters to go out and speak to some of our academy classes. I know when I was first out, I was told about Natalie's Sisters, and we had encountered a girl who was kind of down on her luck, and my field training officers explained to me that we were going to take her to Natalie's Sisters, and I was like, well, whose sister are we going to?
I think what we all would like to see is kind of this movement of everybody getting out of the club and clubs starting to shut down, and hopefully, we don't even need this ministry anymore because we've made such an impact.